friends and neighbors. Welcome to another production of the program. Here we are on TV. Once again, once a day, every day, turn on the machines and live forever. Here we go. I'm alive. I made it. I made it back to another Monday. My friends out there in TV land, thank you for joining me in this very difficult time. I don't know how to say, very, very, very difficult. It's I was saying very difficult before. Times were kind of difficult, but the times are always difficult. And now it's doubling down, tripling down on. I'm well, how many more levels can we get going? I'm doing the program at a time now. It's whoa, it's 8:45 because. I used to not think of things to say before I started the thing, and then I was whoa, well, here we go. I'm just saying these things, but now with the time, it's oh, here we go. Better start saying stuff. I don't know if I'm going to switch the times out, and I'm going to be what's going on right now? I feel like I have a lot of things to say. What time is it right now? Oh, it's the time. Before, now we're live on YouTube, and you're watching it at a time, and oh, here's the time to watch it on YouTube. And before, it was just whenever, kind of. It was often at a very close time just because of my everything was working out, but now it's at this certain time. So here we are at this certain time right now. Oh yeah, this thing tells me to be live. I'm gonna get on the Zoom right now. Yesterday on Sunday did the program at 5 o'clock. That's how Sundays are. And we were talking to Gene and Freddy, and my brother was there for a bit, and I think we were talking to Yellow Fellow, different things. And then I went to work today. Again, I'm wearing a mask. I got a visor now. I'm wearing a mask and a visor to work, and yeah. I don't have the charger. How much charge do I have on this thing? I'm going to get on this phone to call somebody and tell them to talk because I didn't grab the charger because I've moved things around. I didn't prepare myself enough today, and there's nobody on the Zoom yet. They could get on the Zoom in the future, but we got some messages. Looks like Freddy, Mr. Ginsu. Freddy called in the afternoon. Let's see what he had to say. We'll take this message and maybe we can get him to cover while I go grab the charger. No, we got several Mr. Ginsu messages. Oh, Yellowfell said he called back. Yeah, all right. Here's Freddy. What do you have to say today, Freddy?
Hey, program. It's Freddy. I was calling because I think they might have been talking about this off the program, but trying to figure out how to make our live stream videos show up onto the recent uploads on the channel page of the YouTube.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It was confusing because yesterday's episode just popped itself into the uploads, and I'm not sure how it did that. It's still the stream file, and a couple of the streams did do that. And I don't know why one or the other do or don't do that. But I found a good workaround, and I wanted to see what you thought about that. Instead of having our uploads on the front page of the channel, I just switched it to recent streamed videos. So then it just shows everything, all the streams, and that seems like we're not really uploading videos anymore. We're just streaming them to the channel. Seems to me like that's the way to go. So let me know if you think that's a good solution. Talk to you later.
Well, I'll tell you about what I think about that when I do call you, but I'm calling you right now. But the thing about that is that if you watch on the platform of YouTube, but I watch videos on. Well, I watch a lot of YouTube, and like for the subscribers, it gets weird. Like it doesn't really show up. I think.
Hey, your daily hour. This is me. I didn't get enough sleep last night. I was up all night. I was on the computer, and I was kind of wasting time. I could have been sleeping. Now I feel really tired. I feel really tired today.
Hey, program.
Hey, Freddy, how are ya?
Good. I heard what you had to say. I think that is a good point. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that because I'm like definitely looking at it from the viewpoint of somebody who's like visiting our channel page. But
Yeah.
that's probably a lot less people than the kinds of people that are doing what you're doing. Actually, to be honest.
Yeah, I think I watch YouTube from like the device, so it's like not a computer for me, so it's like a different experience. So I still think
Right.
like we could do that, but like it doesn't. The difference to me is that it doesn't show up on my feed right. So
No, I think that makes sense. There's definitely a tried and true way to make sure it does make a video.
yeah,
The way we do that is you edit it very slightly with the YouTube editor and then save it as a new file with the same name.
yeah.
The only trick with that, you need to go get you need to go get the charger, but
Yeah,
maybe.
it's so weird that you just know. I mean, I'm like, it's like a different experience now, you know. Like,
Yeah.
I was
It
already
does tell me
saying,
on my phone as soon as you go live. That's the thing. It's like as soon as you're live, it's like, bing, I get a little notification.
That's like you have to you know, it's like annoying YouTube people, but they're always like and subscribe and ding that bell.
What's that? Ding that bell? What's
Ding that
mean?
bell. So that bell is the notification bell.
Oh, ding that bell. I see.
So you can like subscribe, and then you can also like if you ding that bell, which is a stupid thing that YouTube people say, which I'm slightly. I mean I like that we're on YouTube Live, but I wish we could pretend that we're more television oriented. But
Yeah.
who are we kidding? We're not, I guess.
Well, it's hard to say.
We are
I mean-
still television oriented, but like I guess we're YouTube Live, so it's like it's a like a live YouTube show now. It's like it used to be at one point it was like a public access show that happened to be on YouTube. But now that
At
we're
one point, it was a radio show. It happened to be on it.
yeah.
It's been through a lot of changes.
So
but
I feel now that we're doing YouTube Live, it feels like a YouTube show that's on the TV, but it doesn't matter. What does that matter?
I don't know. It's hard. I mean, it's like, what does the, I guess, experience platform really change the content of the show? Especially not, I guess, not really. I guess it does in the sense that now there are people watching on YouTube or something, which maybe changes the content of the show in like a backwards way. Not like you're changing it, but like the experience of the viewers is changed, and so then what they say on the program has changed.
So you have rung that bell though.
Yep, I've rung that bell, and it tells me.
But it's like, don't ring that bell, because if you ring that bell, like for all the channels that you subscribe to, I mean, I don't know what people are just on their phones all the time, but it's just gonna be like, ding, 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 like, your videos. Like,
Oh yeah, does it say new video? Because basically, with the program now, it's like basically going to be only live, like not anything else anymore.
every time you
we
get,
don't have.
but every time it dings, then it's live, and then every time I think we're gonna upload a video though, like every time we switch it over to, like, to the uploads from the streaming, it's gonna ding again.
Oh, that's true.
So that's fine
New
for me.
upload, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So if you're
Good
watching
point.
this on YouTube, like and subscribe and ding that bell. Bye.
Ding that bell, yeah. Oh man.
It's like, hey,
ding the bell. I don't like that. Ring my bell. You know, that's what Anita Ward said.
I always have
ring
this
my
like,
bell.
yeah, with like lots of things. I have like this, like I'm doing the things that other people are doing, but I like am annoyed by the practice of what people do. This reminds me of like,
yeah.
Because
you're like, ring that bell. Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, I do this live.
Having to say this
I'm doing this thing like live. It's like if we do the stage show, and they're like, "Oh, hello, how's everybody doing tonight? Oh, I can't hear you. I want you to yell." I'm like, everybody, calm down. Like, relax a little bit, you know. Like at the stage shows or something, it's like,
whoa, my viewers.
It's like, hey, how we doing tonight? Whoa, calm down. You're too loud. Like, let's calm down a little bit.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Well, I do want to grab that charger.
Well, no, I think we're just gonna have to go about that. The real question now is, do we delete the live stream? That's like, once. I guess it doesn't really matter. I've been just like, whenever we make it so that the live stream is its own upload video, then I like make the original stream unlisted. But it does get a little confusing later on when you're searching, but not for the viewers, but just for us. So I'm like, maybe we should delete the streams or something. I don't know. I guess that doesn't matter.
Is it like, yeah, it's only like filling up space on YouTube hard drive somewhere or something. Or
yeah,
is it
yeah,
even?
it doesn't take up any space. No work. Really.
Okay, I'm going to grab the charger, okay? Can you say something?
Okay.
It's only going to take like 10 seconds.
I've actually got some things to say about the Lost episode, because I've been working today and yesterday a little bit on going through the overall spreadsheet of the program, which is where we store all the like information. Basically, if there was paperwork on the program, this would be the paperwork, I guess. So every episode's got like a piece on the spreadsheet, and it's got the YouTube link, and it's got the episode number and what day of the week it was, all there on a spreadsheet. Also, basically, I feel like it's a garden, you know? I've been like doing a lot of gardening also in my life, and it also now sort of just feels like the spreadsheet is a garden, where it's like you're kind of, instead of pulling out weeds, like pulling out weeds is like the part where you fill in the blanks where there hasn't been any data for this particular episode. Because basically, as we go with the daily show, there's like a new episode every day. That's like 365 episodes a year, and then that's like 3,558 episodes total. That's a lot of stuff. So there's been different times in the time of the program where we've been really good at keeping track of things, both the like digital files and also the like YouTube stuff and all that, and other times when we haven't been so good. So I've had some spare time and getting that all figured out. And I'm pretty sure I have a master list of all either missing episodes or episodes that we should like a better version. Like there's a couple live streams that we did at TCTV that didn't start right with the episode. So it's like a 40-minute episode instead of an hour-long one.
Uh-huh.
But the total number of those episodes is only 30. There's only 30 missing ones at this point.
Wow.
Which I did the math, and it's like less than 1%. It's like 0.8%.
Pretty good.
Really small. Pretty good. And most of them we are just missing from YouTube. Like we actually have the tape in the studio, so it'll actually be no problem at all to get that to get it back online. So I'm going to be working on that. My was by Hayakuba, which is pretty far away, but coming up. I'd like to have every episode that we still have like easy access to the VHS tapes up on YouTube, which pretty much should be like all of 2018, and I think we have one. I think we should have everything from 2019 too. So it's like saving us. It's like very important to have an analog and a digital backup. It seems like
we did it.
Mhm. So that's been fun.
That's good. I'm still making these tapes, even though it's going like right to YouTube. But if you didn't know, viewers, all this stuff going to tapes. All these tapes.
Yeah.
Saturday. Yeah. And we're still doing like we're still like playing with VCRs. Like we can just like put in like oh look at this. What is this?
Playing a tape?
Oh yeah, this is a message of the future tape. This one. Like see like this rewinding stuff. Like
it's a physical tape.
But we're like live on YouTube. Like who gonna like playing the VHS tapes onto YouTube live is so wow.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Well, I think it's charging now. Yeah. Yeah. So you want to keep doing this YouTube thing, or should I do it, or
which thing? Oh, that thing?
Like the moving from the stream to the other thing, because like for a long time you were doing everything, and then for a long time, only maybe 2 years or less, I was doing it.
Yeah. Yep.
And
I mean, I like doing it because it's like the thing is that on the days when I'm able to watch on my computer, I can actually like name and give a description for the episode as we, which is really nice.
Yeah.
I think that adds a lot so that when the video is uploaded, it's got a like unique name and description. And then I've also been trying to keep those playlists updated so people can see where we fall in like season and the current year.
Good.
And so theoretically people could like watch it chronologically. So it's like at this point I mean, I think either one of us could do it. It's just there's like a multi-step process where you got to like make the file and then add it to those playlists. I guess that's only 2 steps. So
I'd rather have you. I don't want to
gets to it.
I don't want to do it necessarily, so you can do it. That's good for me.
Yeah, see, like hopefully, like I said before, it's like sort of like tending the garden. Like the garden is the archives of the program, and I kind of enjoy it. I like enjoy tending the garden. So
I've never tried gardening, but
really,
I don't have the urge. Like.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of gardening. Today I actually planted some new plants and pulled out the last big tree of English holly in my yard, which is, there might be one more big English holly tree that I got to get out.
Well,
that looks like that one's English holly tree also. Food
prices are going up, and the like whole like lack of, you know how everybody's been talking about how food is like not sustainable and all this stuff. Well, it's happening. It turns out they're right.
Oh no.
Yeah, so the lack of like this unsustainable things are like skyrocketing in price, which is weird to happen. It's like now this stuff is harder to get. So what happens? Like I was like, what's gonna happen? We're not gonna be able to get this stuff. Like it's just not gonna be available. Like how could this happen? You know?
Yeah.
But it's like it turns out I didn't even know, I didn't understand this, which it seems obvious now in hindsight, is that all that happens is it's really expensive.
Oh right. It's not like you just don't get it. It's just you have to pay a lot more for it.
Yeah, and it's still there, and it's like the same thing, but it's just like now you're just paying the money, so it's just like you can still get it if you want it. You just like gotta. It's like really odd feeling that it's so obvious, but it was like, what could happen? But that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like, I don't know. I have some folks in my family who really like to defend the capitalist system, and I don't really know very well how to like debate them about it necessarily.
Yeah.
But it's definitely, this is like, I think while it may work, the system is cruel. Like, basically, they were also like, we gotta hurt the economy because, you know, businesses are having a hard time. But it's like capitalism is more like sort of the old idea of Darwinism or something where the weak don't survive. And that's like how capitalism works. Like if people figured out how to still make money in this zone and like change their type of business, then it still succeeds. And the ones that can't change
disappear.
Well,
And then the prices go up in these situations because that's just how it works. That's the system that we are like functioning in, and it's cruel. It's not.
Yeah, in evolution, you can't hoard though.
You can't what?
You can't hoard. Like, you can't have more resources than you use.
Yeah, you know, like squirrels and also this whole idea that like evolution itself or like nature is inherently cruel and doesn't work, and only the weak don't survive or whatever. It's like not actually. They kind of diss that in evolutionary biology now. It's like not how evolution works necessarily. But in the hoarding situation, like there are some animals that hoard, like a squirrel, or
but
they go and hide stuff.
They don't hoard so much that they're like necessarily like taking from other things. It's like the lions are gonna eat you, but once they're full, and they're not gonna like save. Like the squirrels might take like 2 things worth of things, like 2 other animals worth of hoarding. Like maybe you know, it's like possibly 2 animals can't survive on what they have, but some people are hoarding like billions of people's worth of things. Like if they didn't hoard all this stuff, then it's like 1 billion people could survive on what they have.
Yeah.
So, it's weird.
And they're not even doomsday preppers. These are just like regular people who like.
I'm talking about like they're hoarding wealth, though. You know.
Oh, holy cow! Yeah, I didn't even like read through the metaphor for a second there. Yeah, that makes sense. Of course.
So
yeah.
it's like they don't have. You're not gonna have like a lion or whatever who's on the top of the food chain.
What?
With 250.
Hello?
Hello?
Phone dead?
No. Hello, I'm here. Go to YouTube. You can't hear me suddenly?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. Go to YouTube. I don't know what's going on. I got someone on. I didn't touch anything. Hello. Well, Freddy, are you watching on YouTube? Did you turn up the YouTube thing? Because my end's working fine. I don't know what's going on with you. Like, if it wasn't for the YouTube live stream, I'd just be like, well, Freddy's gone. I'm going to keep moving on. But, yeah. Freddy, if you're watching this on the YouTube live stream, I don't know what happened. It fell through, but it's okay. We could keep making more calls. But the thing, like, went to, $250 billion. And then when things go wrong, it's like, if things go wrong in nature, and the lion has a problem, but right now things are going wrong, and our metaphorical lions are doing better than ever. They're like profiting from others' misfortunes. I thought we already listened to this message, and he's asking for help a second time. Maybe.
Okay. You gonna come out here and help me fix my tire? I need your help, Kenny.
I think this is the same one I listened to already from yesterday. Where's the new one? Ding 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 ding.
Alright. What the fuck, over? What's going down, motherfucker?
Whoa!
Fuck you. Calling you back. You called me, freaking got a voicemail, and
The machine was moving a lot just now.
So
It calmed down. It like hit a snag though. I was like really jumping for a minute.
I think somebody wants to talk to me. So I'm gonna go.
I don't know if they caught it. It evened itself out. Oh, there it goes. Alright, I gotta get fasten the draw. It only goes crazy for a minute. Okay, here's the next one. I don't think it's in Spanish. Oh.
Okay, Kenny. I need your advice. What am I supposed to do? They don't want to pay the rent. They, nope, we're not going to pay rent. They say, well, you can't get us out because of COVID, but we're not going to pay the rent.
What?
What am I supposed to do? They don't want to pay the rent.
Who?
They, nope, we're not going to pay rent. They say, well, you can't kick us out because of COVID,
Oh, your tenants?
but we're not going to pay the rent. That's special. Very fucking special. Boy, oh boy. I'm confused at what my options are at this point in time.
Are you a landlord?
Thanks for your help yesterday. There was a lot of help that you helped me with, and I don't think I could have done it without your help.
Pleasure.
Freddy's help, Bird's help. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, the phone went dead somewhere in there, and I had to kick you guys out of what I was doing and finish it all by myself.
Yeah.
No help. Go figure. So, but yep.
You a
So
landlord?
thank you. Whoever said don't kick nobody out because of COVID-19. Thanks. Thanks a fucking lot.
I don't know. I think you can still kick him out.
That's going to help pay my fucking bills. It's going to help pay my mom's bills.
Yeah.
On time, anyway.
They should pay the rent.
Now I got to wait 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. How many fucking months we got to wait to fucking collect rent?
Yeah.
Kick people out?
You don't know. Yeah,
How many
definitely.
fucking... Because the first time I get a chance, I'm going to put 20 days to Bay fucking Kate. Get the fuck out. You understand that, right? The
Yeah,
first fucking chance, the first fucking day, they say you can kick somebody out
Well,
for non-payment of rent.
Can
They
you
get
not?
the
I think you can still kick people out. I mean,
fuck
that's
out.
very rude.
What the fuck?
But they
I'm
need...
paying my fucking rent, and I was crippled. And now I'm working, but fucking, what the fuck?
They should...
How come you fucking think you gotta go in somewhere, motherfucker, say,
Yeah.
oh, we got no problem?
Everybody's doing like rent, the rent strikes. But then I am like thinking like, what is gonna happen to landlords? I think like the
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 360
the idea that somebody told me, I think it may have been
is not
somebody
available.
from Mr. Ginsu. It's a program. You can call us back. You're out of reception. You're about 30 minutes. They're doing you're a tenant, you're a landlord, and you have tenants, and they're doing the rent strike thing. Because I was like thinking about like, what are the landlords? They have things to do also, and I don't think you should kick people out. But I think you might be able to legally kick them out still, which is not not great for them. I think what somebody else told me is you're supposed to talk to the bank and get a mortgage relief. And say, well, if we're going on my tenants are going on rent strike, I'm going on bill strike or whatever. So maybe they can't shut off your electricity right now and stuff. So it's difficult all around. Everybody's struggling. You call us back in about 30 minutes. It's like who? I mean, that's when Freddy was just talking about the whole capitalist system, and it's like who? They're like because like everybody is like. Only a very, very few people aren't being like stepped on by the people above them. And so they're like, hey, you people, I'm stepping on you. Like, only people at the very bottom aren't stepping on other people so that they can pay the people stepping on them. And they're like, hey, you people here, somebody's stepping on me. I'm stepping on you so that I can get the money to pay the people who are stepping on me. So, like, kind of, you know, you're like, it's like a pyramid. You know, the capitalist system is like a pyramid of people, and we're all trying to hold up, you know, Bezos. I guess he's whoever is on the top, which is Bezos, which is like a scary place to be also. But I mean, not scary, but you're rich as hell. But you're like, oh, look at me, I'm on the top of the pyramid. And then like the people right below you, they're like, oh, I'm trying to hold you up. Oh, I'm gonna hold up Bezos. And then like, you know, the next people down there, they're also holding you up. And then there's a lot more of you to be holding them up, and it's basically a pyramid of poverty all the way down. So. We're like, oh, and the people at the very bottom are like slipping out, and a few of them are slipping out like on the bottom. They're always talking, I guess this is like Reaganomics or something, but they're talking about like trickle down Reaganomics. Now I don't know anything about Reaganomics or anything, well, or about this whole pyramid holding people up thing, but I'm thinking about it now. But like Reaganomics are like, oh, the trickle down, but I think the trickle down works better if it's like the other way in a like a reverse pyramid, which doesn't balance itself though, but like this way, so then you can like pay in all the rich people, and like, ooh, they're gonna go down to the thing, but it's like this way, but really it doesn't really trickle down because it really gets absorbed. They're like, oh, if we give all this money to people, but then they don't spend the money, like. The thing, and they're trying to trickle down money from the people at the top, but the top people aren't spending money, they're putting it back into businesses. Like, they're not like giving it to like people below them, they're just putting it in the bank, and the banks are holding the money. So it's like, what is money these days anyway? Paying rent and get kicked out of a place. Like, if you don't get kicked out, like, is that why you're not paying your rent, so you don't get kicked out of your home? Because it's like, you're paying your rent, you kind of agreed to pay your rent or something, and it's like, oh, if I don't pay the rent, I'm going to get kicked out. They're like, you can't kick me out now. It's like, people should have, like, you need, like, some kind of communication system with anybody who you're doing. I mean, I guess it's kind of business. It's kind of like a landlord, it's kind of like a business. It's like, you could just talk to each other. Everything is like, it's like fighting. Like, I got to fight you got to fight your landlord. And it's like, oh, screw you, landlord. It's like, maybe we can be like, hey, landlord, can we talk about this? But then you can't really, because they're like, no, we can't talk about this. I'm trying to, like, everybody's just trying to, like, screw each other over as hard as you can all the time. It's a hard world. It's a hard world. Maybe with this new thing, we could try to, you know, at least, like, communicate. Because it's like, I'm trying to screw over, like, you're trying to screw over everybody all the time, but you're also trying to be polite about it. So you're like, hey, like, buy my things. That's like customer service. So like, any business, like, you're trying to get people to buy things for more than you paid for it, but with a smile. You're like, hey, buy my things. Hey, screw you. Please, give me things. I want to screw you over, like, all the time. So it's like getting screwed over with a smile. That's like everything. So can we just, like, communicate about it? But I don't know if we can. Should I try to call Mr. Ginsu one more time? I'll call Grandma anyway. Oh, today, Monday. Andrew's around on Tuesdays usually. Oh, where's Heather and James? I forgot it was Monday. Well, maybe I gotta call them. I forgot about them. That's weird.
Hi, Kenny.
Hi, Grandma.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm okay. I think I'm by myself.
Yeah. Andrew's probably at work. You feeling okay?
Over here.
You feeling okay? You don't got the virus?
Huh?
You don't have the virus, do you? You feel good?
No.
Okay, that's good.
We're okay.
Are you drinking water?
Yeah.
You gotta drink water.
Gonna see you pretty soon, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, then thank you for call.
Thank you.
They come back with them. They call you?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, they come back, they call you back.
Okay, drink water, Grandma.
Okay, take care.
Okay.
Thank you for call.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
I got so caught up in economics, I forgot about James and Heather. I guess I'll call James first. Heather's more there often. More often there. Somebody give me $1. Forgot about James and Heather. That's weird. James. I know last week something happened.
2, 5,
because he was
3,
at the hotel on Monday, and then on Tuesday he called again.
7.
And something had gone down, but he didn't want to tell me about it. He said maybe something about it later, and I want to know. James, it's Monday. I forgot. It's already halfway through the program. I forgot about Monday, and so I started to call you now. Where are you? Yeah, it's okay. You don't have to. You know, it's not like you're obligated. But I'm like, cool. Where are you? So you can call us back. You have about 25 minutes. We're always here. We're on YouTube Live now. I want to know what happened at the hotel, even though it was private. Okay, bye. I want to know what happened at the hotel. That's like very private, but James is usually not private. I don't know if they forgot, or maybe it's like, oh, they're talking to each other about it. They're not gonna call. So he started.
Hello.
Hello, Heather.
Hey.
It's the program. It's Monday.
It's Kenny. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
I forgot too. It's like I'm like more than halfway through, and I'm like, oh wait, what the hell, you know?
Yeah.
Don't be sorry. I forgot too, but James didn't answer. I tried to call him.
Man, I'm with him right now.
Oh, you're together?
Yes, he brought me to the casino.
Oh, that's funny that you didn't even. Oh, the casino.
What?
What? You're at the casino? That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. It's really weird. The casino really isn't my thing.
In general, but you're there. Do you have masks?
Yep, got a mask on. Everybody has to wear a mask.
Oh.
But I mean, then people are drinking, so they're pulling their mask off anyways. And there's like guards in between the machines.
Like there's like plexiglass?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, what? That's wild.
Strange.
Does it feel like it's a good idea to be there? Like,
I don't know. There's a lot of people here.
yeah. To me, like, all these, like, safety precautions, they're like, okay, you can go to the public things, but you have to do all these things for safety precautions. I'm like, if I have to do all the safety precaution things, I don't feel like it's a good idea to be here, you know?
I mean, people definitely aren't, like, going around and cleaning machines after people are done, so.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of sitting here observing at the moment. James just really trying to go to the casino tonight.
Yeah, are you on the machines?
I'm sitting at a machine. He's playing. I'm just sitting.
Are you winning?
I'm not playing at all.
Oh, is he winning?
He's winning. I think he wants to talk to you.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, James, how are ya?
Oh, I'm great, you know.
Yeah.
Life.
Not gonna lie, you winning?
Just hanging out.
You drinking? Hello?
Yeah.
You drinking at the casino?
Can I get a Corona? Yes, please. Yes, please. Thank you. No.
Are you winning?
Hell no. I just got here. And I ran into my friend. He's here, and so we're chit-chatting and just talking. How are you? How are you guys? I got my mask on.
Yeah, it's Monday. I forgot about you. YouTube.
I almost forgot about y'all too.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have though. I shouldn't.
Well, that's okay. We could, if you're gonna be home, we could reschedule or any. I mean, I'm on the Zoom every day at the same time, so you can just call in whenever you want.
I know. I need to call you guys sometime soon. I just, have been doing life and whatever the fuck, doing. So.
Well, I talked to you.
Things I need to say to y'all.
Monday, and are you? So you're not winning? Have you played at all? You must be winning or losing at least. You started.
I just got here. I'm down 90 cents total right now. That's all.
90 cents.
Yeah. Now I'm down $1.40. Now I'm down $1.90 or some shit. I don't know. Yeah, I keep pushing, and then I win a little and I lose a little. Ooh, now I just won $1.80, so now I'm up to $39.40. I started with 40.
What?
Now I got $38.90. Nope. Now I got $39.35. Now I got $38.85. Wait, and now, still $38.85. $38.35. Heather wants to talk to you. So I'm at $38.80. Push the button again, and I'm at $38.30. And you see, this is the thing. You sit here and you push the button. You push. And you don't win, you don't lose. You win a little, you lose a little, and it's pointless. But it's kind of fun for a while. That's the whole point. So here's Heather.
Wow, James.
I was sitting here. I had no phone, no nothing, man.
James sounds excited.
He's pumped right now to be here, I guess.
Why is he so pumped? It's like kind of weird. I'm like, whoa. Calm. He's not being calm. Is it? I want to know. Someone went down. I don't know if we talked to you. Oh yeah, on Tuesday. I was talking to James on Tuesday, and he said that something went down at the hotel that he didn't want to talk about, but he said that he's going to tell me later, and I've been thinking about it now, but I don't know if he wants to tell me about it yet, or at the casino.
He's not going to talk about it now.
Yeah.
I feel like James is kind of manic today.
Yeah, he's seeming like. Is that what it is? Is he manic, or is he like excited, too overexcited?
I don't know. I kind of feel like he's manic.
Yeah. Did you drive there?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. He's like, I know this casino. Like, you know. He like really wanted to go to the casino. Which casino is it?
The new Emerald Queen.
Is a new one?
Whatever.
No, I didn't know.
I guess like, but it's like right by the old one. It's like a new section they opened up or something.
Yeah, and it's pretty crowded in there?
I mean, it's not super crazy crowded, but there are a lot of people in here.
People just like real quick to get back on the gambling thing, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Have you been to other places, or is this the first like restaurant that you, or I mean like public place you've been?
I mean, I've gone to the store.
Yeah.
I've been going to the store the whole time, but like just going somewhere. I haven't been to a bar or a restaurant.
Yeah,
down.
That's what this is basically. The first place you go is the casino. Yeah, you know, it's worse. It's actually worse than it's ever been right now. Like,
oh, is it?
Yeah, so it's like, I know it's been a while, but people are like, oh, it's been long enough. I'm tired. I'm going to go back and do all these things. But, man, I don't know. I guess it's like the whole world is doing all these things, but I'm not going to do them for a long time.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. I know a girl that I know, her kid just tested positive for COVID.
Yeah, then now what?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. In Tacoma?
Yeah, she is in Tacoma. Or maybe they're in, like, Lakewood, but, you know, they're in the area.
Yeah. It's, I don't know. I guess it's inevitable that we get it at this point because everybody else, like the whole, like, me staying home is not really even going to do anything if nobody else is doing it either, but I'm just doing it because I think that everybody should, so it's like I'm doing what I think everybody else should be doing. Well,
I mean, it's greatly decreased if you stay home, of you getting it.
Yeah, but it's like everybody, it'll like be more decreased if everybody stayed home, and I'm staying home, but I'm also trying to stay home. I'm like, you know, staying home for the community. I feel like too, like they're not going to take care of themselves. At least I can like do my part by not going out there also. But it's like crazy to me. But is there a buffet going? Is the buffet still at the casino and stuff too?
What's that?
Is there a buffet?
I don't think the buffet's open.
Yeah. Everybody in the casino's got masks though. Is there or what?
Yeah, you have to wear a mask when you come in.
They like make you wear it?
Yeah, but some people, you'll see them like walking around with it pulled down.
Yeah.
And I'm sure people tell them to pull it up.
Yeah,
I'm
they're just
looking
not
at a
doing
guy
it.
right now that doesn't have his mask up.
Yeah,
And
they're
I
just
think
not.
he works there.
They're just not doing it, and then they're putting their face on it and their hands on the mask, and everybody's acting like yeah. I've been making this whole thing is making me feel like a narc or an old man, but I'm like, people don't do the thing. You have to want to do a thing. Like, rules never work, you know?
Right.
Like, you can't be like, do it because it's the rules, and people are like, and then they only do it when you're looking.
Right. Yeah.
It's like you gotta follow. Like, you don't want to follow the rules. Like, I don't want to follow the rules. It's like not rules. It's like not a thing you have to be like, oh, people tell me to do this thing. Oh, that's like very like childish to not do it. You know, like grow up. Like, do your thing. But I don't know. I guess I'm high and mighty, and I feel like I'm high and mighty now. Like, telling people to do this stuff. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Mighty Kenny.
Yeah, well, but like wear the masks and don't like fight. Why are you people are trying to fight the mask so much? But they are.
I feel like there's a lot of older people here.
Yeah, and they're gonna die.
Yeah.
It's like,
but you know,
tell them. You should tell everybody they're all gonna die. Like at the casino, you should yell at them. We're all dying.
I don't know. Should I just sit here and start arranging funerals?
What?
Should I just sit here and start arranging people's funerals?
Yeah, yeah, you should do that. Can you Zoom? Or is that?
Can I Zoom?
Yeah, we could Zoom in at the casino on your phone, but that's what James does on his phone. That's usually how he does it.
Yeah, I can do it. Hold on. I'll be right there.
All right, we'll look at the casino.
Okay.
Okay. Heather's gonna Zoom us in from the casino. I'm gonna get a video. We're gonna look at the video. That's funny that they're at the same place. I tried to call James. James is at the thing. Manic betting. I'm feeling manic. I'm gonna go to the casino. And I don't know. Like, this is no more fun. No, don't have fun. Stop it. Stop it. That's what I'm telling everybody to do. All right. Well, are they on the Zoom or what? Where's Mark? Or Mike Akey? Or messages to the future too. To hide out still. We'll get up on the phone and in a few days, so it's like, where to go? Mr. Ginsu was like, help me, ding, 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 ding. Alright, bye, future. Hello? James, can you hear me?
Hey.
Hey, you're at the casino.
I am.
Ding, 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 ding. Wow, that's wild.
Hi.
Hi, that's my Heather?
Son. This is my friend.
Hi, friend. You got everybody.
You guys can be fun. What's the whole? Hell no.
Oh, you can smoke. Yeah, how can you smoke? People can smoke inside of casinos, right? But how do you smoke?
No. You're good. Yeah, I appreciate you guys.
How can you like smoke in the casino when you have to wear a mask? Like, how you can't smoke and wear the mask at the same time, right?
Yeah, you have to do this. Look, you go like this. Then you push in your line with your finger.
Yeah.
And then you take a sip of it. Just like this.
Yeah. And then you put your mask back on. That's what everybody's doing, right? That's like...
I sanitized.
Yeah, but that's like not... Like, the masks are basically doing nothing at that point because you're touching... If you touch the mask, it's like totally negates...
Yeah, it's basically do nothing. Because I'm touching the machine. Touch the machine.
Yeah.
Touchy.
Yeah.
Then I'm touchy. But look, I'm safe now. I'm safe.
Yeah.
I'm coronavirus ready.
Oh my God. It's
You
like
got my money there? You watching me? Keep going. Keep going.
it's like just like totally.
And then
Like,
look at this. Watch this. Watch this. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Freedom, America right there.
Oh my
And
God.
Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? I don't know. He just, oh shit, he just won me 10 free games. You play. You play. He's got gloves on. He said flip.
Yeah.
Gloves.
Wow. James.
So-
Berd tried to call.
So you guys, there's a lot of shit I want to say to you. And now may or may not be the time. But I've been fucking up, dude. I've been fucking up.
Yeah, I can tell.
Hardcore. What?
I can tell, I think.
I have. And, you know, I've been trying to keep it away because, you know, I've been dealing with it the way I deal with it. And now I've been dealing with it the way I deal with it, and now it's come to a point where I can't no more.
Yeah, it's freaking me out a little bit.
Well, it's real. It's real. It's what it is. And, you know, I've been dealing with it, and I've been okay, but I'm not okay. I'm not.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you guys continue to talk to me. I'm glad you guys are continuing to be a resource for me, and I appreciate what you guys do. And I want you guys to keep calling me and hold me accountable for what I do and what I am.
That's what you always say. I mean, this is
the future when I'm not like drunk at the casino. But I got shit to say.
These are the waves. Heather, hi Heather. Heather got on YouTube. Oh damn.
Oh wow. Good job.
Heather,
he's winning for me.
Are you? I mean,
I told you.
Are you having fun, Heather? Because I would be like not having a great time with games and wilding out so hard.
Having
you know?
a good night. I'm fucking off a little bit because I'm about to get it all back. So that's my point. So, but you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Heather, quit putting the phone up to your ear. I don't want to see that. Well, Heather, start talking.
She can't hear. I know you want for me.
Heather got on with your own phone. Yeah, you're like right next to James. But James keeps putting the phone up to his ear, and then we're looking at his ear. Yeah, it seems so crazy to me, but there's nothing to do. It's kind of like freaking me out that people are out in places still. Like, when are they gonna like go back to shutting it down? I guess that's what I'm like shut it back down.
Yeah, it's weird. It's crazy. I thought I had my headphones in here with me. That's what I meant to do because I thought I'd talk to you guys. I think we're moving to a different machine.
Yeah, it doesn't seem too crowded, but I actually really like casinos.
I think we gotta go. Sorry, Kenny.
Huh?
I'll talk to you later.
Oh, okay, bye.
Hey.
All right, they're gone. Yeah, James is wildin'. Berd texted. Berd, why you texting? Oh, yeah, James is very, very excited. I'm too excited. Oh, we should have put that on the message of the future, though. But maybe I'll get Berd on there, I guess. Hello. Hello, Berd.
Hello. Hey.
Hi, how are you? You watching on YouTube?
Yep, watch it. I just turned it off now.
Yeah, do you see James is too excited.
He's drinking a Corona.
Yeah, he's drinking a Corona. I didn't even notice that. James,
drinking a Corona.
James, you drinking a Corona?
They went to the buffet. I've heard.
Hey, I'm recording a message to the future. Hey, future, it's us in the past. Say it again.
Hi, future. Hi, future. Hi, future. We're fucking off at the casino because I hate it and I hate life. Fuck off, everybody.
Yeah, we're getting our own thing. Freddy, you there?
I'm here. Hey, future. Lots of the crazy things in this episode talking about the pyramid of poverty and all kinds of wild stuff.
All right, bye, future.
Bye.
Oh, Bird's on. You're on Zoom, Bird?
Yep.
All right, then I can hang up the phone, I guess.
No.
No, leave the phone going?
Yeah.
Why? Well, you're on Zoom.
Why not? Hey.
All right. Well, we got 5 minutes left.
Hey, James. Hey.
Hey.
How's the view from the casino?
Hi, Don.
There it is. You see him on YouTube?
You gotta win, James, win.
Yeah.
I think that you're causing an echo, Bird. I think we got to hang up on the phone and only go on Zoom.
Okay, I'll hang up on the phone.
All right. Oh, that's not a video. That's only a still frame too. All right. Oh, there you are. It was getting wild. Oh man, James and Heather are stressing me out a little bit, but so is the whole world. Like I'm like,
Yeah.
like I don't
James
like.
was stressing me out when he was drinking and then talking without putting his mask back on.
Yeah, I really don't like this thing. It's like I don't know what I'm gonna do in the future because like everybody is doing. Like you can't control. That's like
You can't control the people, though. I mean, it's like...
That's like what they always. That's what I gotta always go back to. That is that like you can't control the actions of others, but it's just like I'm trying to stay in, but it's like what's the bye James. James is like twack, but it's like what do you do? What do you do when everybody else is already doing like the regular life stuff? I'm not doing regular life stuff, but I guess I never did regular life stuff. Like I've already gone through this personally with not going to like a lot of theme parks or like doing all these other things that a lot of people do, or I'm not like spending.
Well, you can't live your life in fear, Kenny.
It's not fear. I wouldn't call it fear. It's like different than fear. It's like, hey, you want to jump off a cliff? No, why not? Why not? You afraid? Are you afraid of jumping off a cliff? Like,
yeah.
There's like different things. I don't know if you can call it fear. Like, what are you're afraid? Why don't you you don't want to go skiing? Everybody likes skiing.
Reasonable precaution.
Like, I don't want to go
If you
skiing.
went to the casino, you might want to wear a full face respirator. You know?
Yeah. Like, I don't. It's like you need to be going to this casino at all. I do like the casino. I used to really like going to the casino and gambling and stuff, but I guess not as much as others. But like, I don't want to go skiing either. People like skiing. I know somebody that died from skiing. Like they're like, hey, you want to go skiing? I'm like, no. You want to go really fast down a hill? It's like for fun. For fun? You trying to like risk your life for fun? I'm like, don't need fun so that much. I'm like,
yeah, you could fall off a chairlift.
You could do a lot of things. This is like, why are people doing? Like, I don't understand. I never understood skiing anyway. I think it's like for rich white people.
People like excitement.
Yeah, rich white people.
Thrilling. They like the thrill.
That's like the Winter Olympics. The Winter Olympics are for people who can't do actual sports, which is like basically running is the only real one. So they're like, oh, I'm not very good at running. I'm going to ski. How about skiing? Oh, that's something I can beat people at, like because it costs a lot of money to go to. Same with the casino, cost your life. It's a weird time. The program's almost over. We only have about 3 minutes left.
Oh, try calling Mr. Ginsu.
I did. He didn't answer.
Oh.
He talked about you though. Are you been watching the YouTube live?
I'd like to announce that I think I'm going to go ahead and digitize one of the lost episodes after the show. I'm going to start doing it only one episode at a time. And usually it'll be after a regularly scheduled episode of the program.
Oh yeah, are you watching on YouTube right now?
I'm watching on YouTube right now.
How's the stream and anybody commenting or anything like that?
Yeah, we got some comments. Marcella Hyde says, "Woo! YDHWM." And then I was saying when James was talking about how fast his money amount was changing, I said, "Wow, it's changing fast." And then Robert Whitlock says, "How's the view from the new casino?" ? And also says that there's less delay watching on the web browser than on smart TV. Also, put the mask back up before you talk. Everybody wear a mask.
Marcella?
Yeah, Stella. She's one of the Night Door participants.
Oh, I saw. Is the name Marcella? The name's Marcella. That's
Is that the tape we're taping over today? Phenomenon? I can see it on the Zoom.
No, this is just like a stack. This is just like a stack of, oh yeah, maybe I'm not like documenting what tape I'm taping on.
That's okay. It's written on the tape usually.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure what it is today. I lost track, but
that's fine.
I gotta well, I guess it's like at the beginning of the month I break down all the boxes and move them all to the thing. At least that's what I've been doing. But now I don't have any more boxes, even at all. I don't know, Freddy, if you're gonna go to the studio and get those tapes, because maybe any box would be good for June. But then if you give me the box that is like tape over tapes, and then I'll have that box as a box to put in.
Yeah. I actually got a box of tape over tapes in my car for you, so I'll have to bring that by pretty soon.
All right, man. James was like just like so wild, and made me maybe also be like, like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Heavy stuff today, though. Really. You remember that? Like.
You can tell. It's like he's so much different than he has been for the last basically like months, like 8 months or something like that.
It's like pretty wild, like, cause like when you see people who are intoxicated, cause like when you're there, you're having so much fun, but when you're not there, you're just like really irritating. You're just like, it's like, oh, what are you doing? Like, why are you acting like that? It's like, is that how I act if I'm intoxicated? That whole pyramid thing, though, that was like, I'm like having like ideas about things for myself, but like the whole like the people on the bottom, like the poorest people, like holding them up,
Yeah.
And Mr. Ginsu is like a landlord, and he's like I'm interested to hear from him, because I was like, people are like trying to go on rent strikes and stuff, but I was like thinking about like, so then because people on rent strikes, and then they're like, I want to go on a mortgage strike. That's what like somebody said that, right?
Yeah.
But then then the bank is like, well, what about if you go on a mortgage strike and the bank has to go on they don't actually have the money that people have in their bank accounts strike. Like if people don't pay the mortgage, then the bank, the money that the banks say they have, they don't even actually have it.
Right. Yeah.
Like the money that's in your bank account.
It's imaginary, actually.
Yeah. So then it's like
because of interest.
But
basically,
then
you put money in a loan, and then you have interest.
Yeah.
And then like you owe more money than you've ever had, and all money is like doing that. And so, isn't there going to be more money owed than there exists in the economy? Like it's a constant growth thing.
But then the banks fail, and then the government has to bail out the banks because of that's what happened in the Great Depression. But now the government breaks down the banks. It's happening. We're gonna be stumbling. The society is collapsing. It's the beginning. That's the end of the program. Here's the credits. All right. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Grandma. Thanks, Berd. Thanks, Freddy. Thanks, James. Thanks, Heather. God bless the USA. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Let me enjoy it at YDHWM.com.
The new Emerald Queen.
360-364-384. That's their new Emerald Queen, apparently. 109 State Avenue, number 3. We're not there. At least stand up. That singer is a good song. Thank you. TCTV, La Baby, Jody Fabulous, Graham, South Spy Con, Drum Whip, Thurston County, Washington, USA. Thank you. And viewers, I see you're watching. Thank you. USA. Hell yeah, dog.
Oh yeah, dog.
Bye.
Bye.